Craft Club, Craft Club. We're all gonna craft at Kevin's Craft Club. You will craft and I will craft. And we'll all craft because it's Craft Club in the summer. It's summer camp time. It's Craft Club Summer Camp Edition. Edition. I keep saying audition. Craft Club Summer Camp Edition. Edition. Come on, Craft Club. Summertime audition, audition, spadition, cradition. What? My neighbor's just like, what is this guy doing? None of your business. That's what I'm doing. I'm talking to my friends. It's none of your goddamn business. Okay, how are you guys doing? How are y'all? This is episode 2 of Craft Club, Summer Camp Edition. It sounds the same. Maybe if I just stop pointing it out. Because now, motorcycles everywhere. Why does everybody in this building have a motorcycle? You can't hear it because I have a mic maybe, but I'm angry, I'm frustrated, it's the summer, it's my least favorite part of the year. I want it to be over. I want everyone to go back to school, back to work, so that I can just live in peace. Craft Club. Last time I made this lovely sign, summer camp. I cannot put this anywhere, so I'm just gonna, what should I do? You can't see it anymore. You just know it's there. You know it's there. We're just having a good time. How is your summer going? Mine continues. I'm not a fan of the summer, as you know, as I've said, as I will continue to say. What is the summer? Like, everyone just go away. Just go away. I actually want to go away this summer, but the thought of being around people is just not my thing. I'm like, I don't think I can do this, y'all. But I want to know how your summer is going. Are you going on a vacation? Are you going somewhere fun? Are you crossing the borders into the United States? Are you staying in the United States? What you doing? This is the thing about pre-taping these things is you never know what weird world event would have happened. And so I'm just like, the world could be so different. It's like watching those vlogs from like December 2019. Do you ever watch the vlogs from December 2019 of people that are just like, they have no idea that the world is about to change? The world is about to become a cold nightmare because of a pandemic that changes and alters the course of our reality. Like, this is what could happen in this moment as I'm making this video. I am distracted by this room. I usually don't film in this room. This is my mom's bedroom. But I usually do not film here but I just was like, you know what, there's a desk. I can, put paper down, make a little bit of a mess, and that's what I'm planning to do. So, but the light is weird. I said this last time. It's like a side light. It's very cinematic. Like, I'm like, oh, and I'm trying to, okay. I'm also trying to like show you the table, but also like sit, but also not be cut off. So I'm like, where am I sitting? Okay. So I have a bunch of dollar store crafts that I'm going to do. Last time I made this lovely sign, you're like, oh my gosh, what a good craft. I'm not good at craft. I'm not good at any of this. I'm a depressed, middle-aged homosexual that is this is crafting for adults who are depressed, but anyone can watch it. Listen, I'm not cutting it off. In fact, please watch it. I'm trying to get watch hours for YouTube. This is the whole purpose of this. I also love doing this show. I love talking to everyone, but I am doing this every day in August so that I can get watch hours. So I made this little sign, summer camp. And today we're gonna do our first little craft box that I bought from the dollar store. And it is this fun, I say fun, I don't know if it will be. Color your own crystal dinosaur. Easy and fun. How can I screw this up? Let me count the ways. So let's open this. It's $5, which was like from the dollar store, honey. $5 from the dollar store? What are you doing? What are you doing? The dollar store is for the poor people. You cannot be raising the prices. Okay, So obviously it's a big box, half empty, because that's how they do it. That's how they do it. Let's see what this is. Okay, instructions. Okay, so this is what it looks like, some kind of chemical. What is this? Crystal growing powder. Warning, do not ingest, do not get in eyes or into the mouth. Okay, there's that. And then it looks like there's powdered paint. And maybe you add water into that. Okay. And then the exciting part is this cute, happy little dinosaur. This cute, happy little dinosaur. Look at he's smiling. Can you see his smiling? I don't know if you can. No. There you go. He's smiling. He's got a little nose. I don't know if this is accurate. Did they have little pig noses and pig faces? Did dinosaurs have pig noses and pig faces back in the day? Okay. So this is what it's supposed to, this is what we have. And this is what it's gonna turn out like, which actually is 10 times worse. But I'm curious, because I love a crystal, like I love like something that grows, like mold, you know? Chemical mold. Okay, I don't even know what this is. Okay, does it say? No, it just says a bag of crystal powder. What is the crystal powder? Some kind of toxic chemical. Okay, so I am gonna open this carefully because I do not want to get the toxic powder everywhere. Let's take this out. Okay, here's the crystal powder. Okay, and what is this? Some kind of pen. So it comes with its own brush, and then it has some kind of felt. What is it? I don't know. Okay, let's look at this. So, what I do, please find a suitable jar-like image, pour in 350 milliliters of water. When submerged, the plaster figure, the water line can cover the top of the figure. Okay, so this is probably ChatGPT or like somebody who's translating on Google Translate because this doesn't make sense. Okay, pour the bag of crystal powder into a heat-resistant container. Okay, so I'm thinking this is boiling water. Wait, so first it says to pour in 350 milliliters of water. It doesn't say the temperature. Then it says pour the bag of crystal powder into a heat, which first of all, I don't have a measuring cup. We're gonna wing that. We're gonna have to wing that. Okay. Pour the bag of crystal powder into a heat-resistant container. Oh, I see. I see. So these are two separate things that we're doing. Then pour 350 milliliters of boiling water into the container. Caution, this step must be finished with an adult's help. Well, I am an adult, but then we have to stir the solution until the crystal powder are thoroughly dissolved. Thanks, ChatGPT. And then now pour the mixture carefully into the suitable jar, as mentioned in step 1, and place the plastic. Okay, so step 1 is not a thing. See, it says step 1, you have to submerge it in water, but you don't do that. This is what we start is with the hot stuff, and then we put the dinosaur into it. Place the jar in a safe and undisturbed area. So this is the mixture. This is the, right? I'm just gonna say yes. This is what I think 2 bottles of water doesn't make sense. This is gonna be the fun part of Craft Club. Summer edition. Summer edition. How is it translating on the closed captioning? Is it saying audition or edition? This is gonna be Craft Club for the entire August. Summer audition? Edition? Okay. And then and then you have to wait for 2 to 3 hours in a room. Okay, and then look, the crystal just forms onto it. Then there's just crystals on it. What the heck? What the heck? And then Yes, so this is powder. That makes sense. This is powdered paint. And I just have to add water into that. And then you can start painting. You figure once it's completely dry. So I'm painting this onto the crystal. That seems very like coarse, right? Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do the boiling in the next episode because I just wanted to look through this and make a plan. So I have to get 350 milliliters of water, which I don't know how much that is. I do not have a measuring cup here. I could go to the dollar store and get one, but you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to, you know? And then I'll just put this in this. Okay. We'll paint this with the water. They still have not explained what this pen is. I'm guessing it's for the eyes. Are there eyes? Oh, because they painted the eyes onto, or they drew it onto it with this pen. This is gonna be real ugly. It's almost prettier just like this, because once the crystal grows on it, it's gonna look crazy, and then I'm gonna be painting over it. But listen, we're gonna do this, and then the colors are purple. There's like a purple, there's a yellow, and there's a blue, and they don't give any instructions on how to paint it, which I kind of like, because you can kind of choose what you want to paint it as. I think that I'm going to maybe, I also have other paints. So they don't, unless putting other paints onto this chemical mixture will cause some kind of explosion or chemical reaction. So maybe I shouldn't do that. But I could mix the paints, couldn't I? What, like, you know, yellow and blue makes green. Red and blue makes, I don't know. Yellow and red. This is taking me back to school. I'm not doing very well. I'm not doing very well. Okay, so the next episode, I am putting this in the hot water. So it'll be in my kitchen, I guess, because I don't want to do that here. And then I have to leave it for 2 hours. And it's just gonna work. I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to distract myself from the downfall of civilization. So that's what I'm here for. But I'm excited to try this. And I hope that you are excited too, especially because this is dollar store chemicals. I'm like, what's wrong with it? You know, how did it end up in the dollar store? How did they do it so cheap? Like, this was $5 and I don't know. But I will say my nephew was with me when I bought this and he was like, those don't work. He's becoming a teenager. He's becoming a sullen teenager who doesn't want to talk to his uncle, which is fine. I've been away for a lot of his life, so he doesn't owe me a conversation. But it is very weird because sometimes I'm just like, I just said like hello, and he's like, and he'll do this thing where he's like, I can't hear him. I'll be like, how was your day? He's like, I'm like, I don't know what that means. How was your day? And he's like, I said, and then I'm like, listen. Anyway, he said this is not cool and doesn't work. So we'll see if he's right or wrong. I mean, I can already say it's not cool. But the not working part, I'm curious. But I do want to see the crystals grow. I think that is going to be really interesting to see. I'm also going to try and put this in Tupperware. Can you put hot water in Tupperware, like boiling water in Tupperware, or will it burn through? Y'all are screaming at the TV at me right now, and I can hear you. I can hear you judging me. Will the Rubbermaid burn through? I'm gonna put it in Rubbermaid because I don't want to ruin any of my like few bowls that I have. You know, I have very few bowls in this house, and I do not want to ruin them. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so next episode, we're putting this in water. We're watching the crystals grow. And I will see you then for another episode of Craft Club Summer Edition. Craft Club Summer Club, where it's all gonna craft at Kevin's Craft Club. You will craft and I will craft. And we'll all craft because it's the summer edition. Summer Camp Craft Club. Ooh.